All right, welcome to Big Head Small Cap, where we explore the dynamics of emotional fragility once again. Uh, when I got into investing years ago, uh, I quit because I didn't like it. I had made some money, I lost some money, sort of similar to this dynamic. I made money, I'm losing money, and I just didn't enjoy it. And I think I'm arriving back there now. I didn't sleep that well. I don't even have that much exposure. I mean, ACMR may go down, it may go up. It's semiconductor, and Perion's positive, EBITDA of less than 25. So it's no risk at all. I have a very small position here. There's not that much risk, and yet I'm not sleeping well. So I don't know. I'm going to keep chugging along, see if I can regroup myself. But if not, I think I'm just going to blow the whole thing out and put it in bonds and be done. It's just not worth it. I don't know why I get so caught up in it, but I definitely do. So anyway, that's where we are at the moment. Uh, we'll see how the day goes and how I'm feeling, and I'll probably give it a couple weeks before I really throw in the towel. But let's see how the next couple weeks go. All right, we'll see how the market opens. We're pre-market open, so there's nothing to talk about. I'm going to sell out crescendo, but there's nothing else really going on. It looks like the market's a little bit up. But AMD is down, and ACMR trades with AMD, so it will likely be down. Perion, nothing's really going on. So I expect a very uneventful day. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. The market opened. I was able to get out of crescendo slightly better than I thought I was at 505. So if you look at these two, I lost $6,000 there. And then if you take into account this, I made 6.5. So a little bit better than a push, but nothing good, nothing bad, whatever. Moving on, no big deal. ACMR is down, I think, significantly, but it's all semis, so I'm not worried. And Perion is also slightly down. Here, let's look. Yeah, Perion is down, not too bad, 2270. And ACMR is the bigger one, 2728. So let's put those in 27.28, 27.7.28. And Perion is 22.72. So that's not great. But if you go and then you look at the interesting names, because I put some semiconductors on this just so that I had it. Semiconductor down 5.5. Semiconductor down 5. The big semiconductor, two big semiconductors down. And of course, I'm going to expect the smaller names to trade more volatilely than I would AMD and NVIDIA. So semiconductors are down. So, whatever, wash my hands of it, no big deal. If it dropped to 26 or 23 or something like that, I absolutely feel comfortable getting more into ACMR. But right now, really nothing to do. If Perion dropped significantly, I'd want to get into that more. I mean, Perion's just crazy in terms of how cheap it is at this point relative to earnings. If we look at Perion, I actually really think I want to build a large position in Perion going into this. Or I know I've said this a number of times. It's no less true right now. But look, if you go to earnings and you annualize it, 2023, the reported earnings per share are 3.33. The gap is 2.34. Difference there being a one-time charge, but forget it, 3.33. Now let's come here and say, okay, 3.33. This divided by this. I mean, it's yielding 15%. That's just crazy. Doesn't make any sense at all for a company that's growing the top line. They're doing a share buyback. This is better than I can get in the bond market meaningfully. So it simply doesn't make any sense. The market average is something like 20 times earnings. If you do this times 20, you've got 67. So it's just way off. I think I could get a really large position of Perion and make some money similar to what I made in Giga Cloud. And this time I'm going to be smart and not screw around and stuff I don't understand a little bit better. But hopefully keep the money, I guess, is my point. Although I didn't lose all of it, but I lost a fair chunk of it. It's got to be admitted. Um, yeah, so and then let's see, Giga Cloud was down as low as 34, 35 today, heading into earnings. I'm curious whether that represents an opportunity. I kicked myself for not getting in before the earnings call. I mean, when it would drop to 30 so badly before. But now we're literally earnings is tomorrow morning. So that would be a bold move on my part. I don't think I have the guts for it. But we'll see. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll find the guts. I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys after market close or if I find the guts and something interesting to do. All right. Bye bye. Okay, let's do the market close. It was a bad day. Pretty much all my names traded down, like even the ones I'm not investing in. It was just not a good day in general. ACMR went down to 27.50, really kicking myself for not getting out at 32. I had plenty of opportunities. I just got to start to learn better to get out. Likewise, I should have gotten out at 23 here for Perion. I'm down there. I've also done a lot more work on Perion, and I'm starting to see the risk much more than I did just at this morning. So I'm not at all sure I want to make as big a move into it as I thought I did, but I'm definitely not worried. Let's look. So you see everything was down. GigaClown was down. RDX was down. It's just a complete bloodbath. One of those days you just can't worry too much about. I mean, if you pull it up, it's just we're having a bit of a market pause slash pullback. I mean, look at this. Just a massacre. I mean, everything. I mean, respect. I mean, it's 5% down is not so bad given I've played in these other names. AMD down 4%. So obviously ACMR is going to be down. Duh, no way around it. So just a market pullback is what we're looking at here. We did have this one crazy thing. This is a new name I've added, but I'm not in it. I'm not going to get into it for a while. But long story short, not a good day. Lots of red bloodbath kind of stuff, but nothing to make myself upset. So we'll just go on till tomorrow. We have a lot of dry powder. We're not overly invested. Of course, we're going to get a correction here. We're going to go down, but we're not even at 100%. We could probably double this up. But we don't have conviction on anything right at the moment, and so I'm not going to screw around. You have to see what GigaCloud's earnings are. It's either going to go through the roof or it's going to trade down horribly. And I'm not going to be in it either way. So maybe if I read it and then the results are phenomenal and I want to play, I'll buy early in the morning, but I don't even think I'll do that. I think I'll just stand clear entirely. So that's where we are. We have made nothing relative to our target this month, which actually, as you guys know, is a huge loss since we were well above this target. But the simple fact is, with the market pulling back, I don't think this target is achievable. And I'm just not going to chase it. I don't want to be crazy. I should have learned my lesson. I didn't, but I'm learning. So listen, this was a growth opportunity. I'm hoping to get better at it. It's a slow and steady climb. Well, I don't even know that it's a slow and steady climb, but it's certainly a slow one. So we'll see if I can do it, but I'm not going to freak out about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, that's where we are. Keep our fingers crossed for tomorrow. And we'll talk about GigaCloud then. But again, just a bad day, and hopefully things will look better tomorrow. On the one plus side is we did get out a crescendo. Obviously, we broke profitable. We were just barely profitable there, but that name just fell apart. I actually gonna have to add it back if I want to see it because I took it out. Let's see where Crescendo. Yeah, Crescendo's down 7% to 490. So I'm taking it out. It's too illiquid, too many bad memories. I'm not going to play in it anymore. So that's the last you'll ever hear about it. But we did do well to get out of it. Thank God. So anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.